This is 240490. The People versus Stephen Haynes.
Good morning, Your Honor. James Gazicki on behalf of Mr. Stephen Haynes. Your Honor, Mr. Stephen Haynes is going to enter a plea of guilty to the charge of domestic violence, requesting that it be taken under 769.4A. There's no contact, substance abuse evaluation and treatment as directed, and it's 1 year, Your Honor.
And sir, you understand that because it's an assaultive case, you would not be subject to early termination. You would complete that 1 year of probation.
Yes, Your Honor.
And your attorney explained to you the benefits of taking that under the 7694A statute?
Yes, Your Honor.
All right. All right. And you understand that domestic violence, do we have a complainant on this one? Okay, yeah, we do. You understand that domestic violence is a misdemeanor in the state of Michigan. It's punishable by up to 93 days in jail and a fine of up to $500.
Yes, Your Honor.
Okay. And did you go over your constitutional rights with your attorney?
Yes, Your Honor.
All right, I'm checking to make sure I have a advice or rights form in here because I don't see one.
Should be one in there. One was filled out.
I'm sorry, Mr. Gazicki, I see it. So did you go over your constitutional rights outlined on this advice or rights form with your attorney?
Yes, Your Honor.
And you understand, sir, that you'll be waiving those trial rights if you enter into this plea agreement. There will be no trial of any kind.
God, is there anything I can say?
Have you discussed it with your attorney?
Yes.
Okay.
I'm not guilty, but I can't afford to sit in jail. I have a life. I have a job. I need to get out back to my life. I've been here for 2 weeks, and I can't afford this. It's just a tough situation. I've been here for 2 weeks. I just want to get out and just get on with my life, but I don't want to go to trial and I have to still sit in trial and wait till the time to start the trial. I'm missing out on my life. I have job.
I can't take a plea if you're not guilty, sir. So I mean.
But like if I got to plead guilty to get out of jail to continue my life, I don't want to sit in jail no more. I
can't take a plea on that basis. Miss David, refresh my memory on this case. Are there 1 second?
Sorry, ma'am. Sorry.
Cases? Aren't there 2 cases?
There was a case, Jessica Davidoff for the People P86743. There are cases in the past as well where, the parties didn't end up going forward.
But again, in this case, though, what isn't the reason that he's in jail right now? Because I wouldn't generally put someone in jail on a domestic violence, but I'm trying to refresh my memory. And isn't it that this case was pending? He had a no contact order with the complaining witness, and he is alleged to have been arrested on her front porch, intoxicated.
It could be, Your Honor. I don't have my notes in front of me. I can grab my computer to confirm that.
Ms. Weir, does that sound accurate to you?
Yes, it sounds very accurate. Yes, ma'am.
All right, so he was, Miss Davidoff, I remember this because I had an arraignment the other day on this. So the reason Mr. Haynes was in custody, originally, Mr. Haynes had a $1,000 personal bond, and the conditions of the bond were that he has no contact with Miss Weir. So he was on bond, a very reasonable bond, and he is alleged to have been arrested. And I arraigned him at that point and reset bond because he was arrested on her front porch, literally the one porch in all Wayne County, in the whole United States. He's not allowed to be banging on the one door, and he's alleged to have been banging on that door. So look.
Your Honor, at this time, seeing as everything that's transpired in the court today, I do not think we have a plea. It does not seem that Mr. Haynes wants to take accountability for what has transpired.
I mean, he's saying he's not guilty. No, Mr. Haynes, listen, he's told me he's not guilty. He said he wants to plead because he has a lot, Mr. Haynes, he said he has a life, he wants to get out of custody, so he'll just enter into a plea. I cannot in good conscience accept a plea and accept a plea of someone who says, I didn't do it, I just went out of custody. And here's the reality of it, Mr. Haynes, after the nature of the allegation of your violation, it's not like this is a tough one, okay? It's not where, this isn't a case where someone says, hey, he showed up back at my house. This is one where the police were literally called and you were taken into custody at the one place you can't be. You're not getting out. You're not getting out. You're not getting out. Because I can't trust I have to balance your liberty with Miss Weir's safety. And right now her safety is winning because I know you won't listen to bond conditions. You drink and then you come around where you're not supposed to be. And I am not going to put Miss Weir's life in jeopardy while this case is pending because you can't listen to court orders. So let's figure out what we're doing.
Ms. Shackelford, can I say one thing, ma'am, please?
No, don't say anything. If I were you, I would not say another word to me. I'm just going to be honest with you. I don't think it's in your best interest to talk to me right now.
Sorry, ma'am. Sorry, ma'am. Sorry, Your Honor.
Because I remember this case and you're not getting out. I can't let you out right now. I think you're a danger to the community. You had one rule. Yeah. We'll set it for a jury trial, and I'm writing on your
I'm pleading guilty, please.
I'm writing on your expedite trial, and we'll try and get it on ASAP. If that means we have to move some other hearings, Ms. Davidoff, Mr. Gazicki, so that we can get this heard. Since he is in custody, he should go to the top of the pile or even knock some not in custody trials.
Okay.
So we'll put him on right away. And Ms. Weir, you'll receive notice of that trial date in the mail.
Okay.
Okay, and the prosecutor will reach out to you about that. And Mr. Haynes, I had to mute you, Mr. Haynes, because you're trying to talk over me. I'm not accepting a plea when you tell me you didn't do it. You just want to get out of custody. I mean, that's what you've said. And I'm not inclined to take an offer under those conditions. And I'm not inclined to modify or reduce bond when there is a serious allegation that you went to the literal one house in the entire world you can't go to. Ms. Weir's safety is a concern as well. So we will set it for a jury trial and everyone will get notice of that date in the mail and we will hold that hearing as soon as possible. I will make sure the clerk knows to expedite that trial date. And if that means we have to push something else out, we will.
Your Honor, would the court consider a tether bond?
No.
Okay.
Thank you.
Thank you.
We are all set.
All right.
And can I go back in the breakout room with Mr. Haynes?
We'll put you back in a breakout room.
Am I free to go?
You are excused for the day, ma'am.
Okay, thank you.
And Mr. Haynes, I'm going to put you back in a breakout room with your attorney.
Yeah, Ms. Shackelford, can you? I apologize, Ms. Shackelford, please. I'm just
No. We're done. I'm not taking a plea on a case you didn't do it. I'll see you at jury trial. You're not going to take a plea to get out of jail. I'm just not. That's not what this is about, sir. So I'll see you on your trial date, and we're all set. And officer over at the jail, we're going to put him back in so we can talk with his attorney.
I'm there right now, Your Honor.
Thank you.